Most people have absolutely no idea that the tingling in their hands, the weakness in their legs, and even that stiffness when they get up in the morning could all be connected to something their body stopped making enough of after age 60. It's not about medicine. It's not about expensive treatments. It's about something far simpler. Something you can actually do something about starting today. And here's what almost nobody tells you. Your body has been quietly reducing this one essential building block by about 1% every single year since your late 20s. By the time you reach 60, you've lost nearly a third of it. But there's a hidden truth doctors rarely explain. And I'm going to share it with you in the next few minutes, along with 10 surprisingly simple foods that can help. One of them might already be sitting in your kitchen right now. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change how you feel when you wake up tomorrow. Before we continue, I'd love to know something. Where in the world are you watching this from today? Are you watching from a cozy home in California? Maybe from a quiet morning in London? Perhaps from a sunny afternoon in Sydney or a peaceful evening in Toronto? I truly read every single comment, and it genuinely warms my heart knowing that seniors from all corners of the world are here, learning together, supporting each other. There's something beautiful about that connection. So please, take just a moment and let me know in the comments below, what city or country are you in right now? I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Now, let's continue with something that might just surprise you. In the next 15 minutes or so, I'm going to walk you through something truly important. And I want to do it gently, step by step, so everything makes perfect sense. Here's what we're going to discover together. First, I'll explain what's actually happening inside your body after 60 that causes those tingling sensations and that weakness you might be feeling. And no, it's not what most people think. Then, I'm going to share 10 specific foods, simple, everyday foods, that can help your body in ways you might never have imagined. Some of these might surprise you. One of them is something most people throw away without thinking twice. We'll also talk about a hidden connection between your joints, your skin, and your muscles that almost nobody explains clearly. Once you understand this, everything starts to make sense. And here's something important. I'm going to show you gentle, practical ways to add these foods into your daily routine, even if you're not much of a cook or if you have dietary preferences. Plus, there's one surprising tip near the end, something about timing, that could make all of this twice as effective. Most seniors never hear about it. So stay with me. Every minute of this is designed to help you feel better, stronger, and more comfortable in your own body. Let's begin. Almost nobody mentions this part, but your body is made of something truly remarkable. And after age 60, it starts quietly changing in a way that affects almost everything. Think of your body like a beautiful tapestry. The threads that hold everything together, your joints, your muscles, your skin, even the tiny blood vessels in your hands and feet. Those threads are made largely of something called collagen. Now, here's what happens naturally as we age. Starting around our late 20s, our body begins producing just a little less collagen each year. By the time we reach 60, we're making significantly less than we used to. And that's when things start to feel different. Your hands might tingle because the small blood vessels need that structure. Your legs might feel weaker because your muscles and joints rely on it for strength and cushioning. That morning stiffness? Same reason. It's not your fault. It's just a natural part of aging. But here's the beautiful truth. You can do something about it. And the first food that can help is probably something you've enjoyed your whole life, but you might not know just how powerful it really is. Let me show you. Here's something that might surprise you. One of the oldest, most traditional foods in human history is actually one of the most powerful tools for supporting your body after 60. Bone broth. Simple, warm, comforting bone broth. When bones simmer slowly for many hours. Whether it's chicken bones, beef bones, or fish bones, something wonderful happens. The collagen inside those bones slowly dissolves into the liquid, creating a rich, nourishing broth that your body can actually use. Think of it like this. You're giving your body the exact building blocks it needs, already broken down and ready to absorb. You can make it yourself by saving bones from meals and simmering them with a splash of vinegar and some vegetables for 12 to 24 hours. Or, if that feels like too much work, many stores now sell high-quality bone broth in cartons. Just check that it's from good sources. Try having a warm cup in the morning, or use it as a base for soups. Even just a cup a day can make a difference over time. But bone broth is just the beginning. The next food is something you probably eat already, but there's a part of it most people completely ignore. Most seniors are surprised when they hear this. But that crispy chicken skin you might have been avoiding for years, it's actually incredibly valuable for your body after 60. The skin on chicken, duck, or turkey is absolutely rich in collagen. For decades, many of us were told to remove it because of concerns about fat. But we now understand that the skin contains concentrated amounts of exactly what our aging bodies need. If you enjoy roasted chicken, keep the skin on. Let it get nice and crispy in the oven. If you're mindful about portions, that's perfectly fine. Even a small amount helps. You can also use chicken skin to make a simple, flavorful broth by simmering it gently with herbs and vegetables. The key is not to fear it, but to enjoy it mindfully as part of a balanced approach. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The next food comes from the ocean, and it's something many cultures have treasured for centuries. Here's something many people overlook after 60, especially when it comes to supporting their joints and muscles. Fish, particularly wild-caught salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna, contain collagen in their skin and in the soft tissues around their bones. But there's something else beautiful about fish. It also provides omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation throughout your body. So you're getting a double benefit. Your body receives collagen support, while also calming down the inflammation that can make tingling and weakness feel worse. When you prepare fish, try to leave the skin on when cooking. It crisps up beautifully and adds wonderful flavor. If you're buying canned salmon or sardines, look for versions that include the soft bones and skin. They're incredibly nutritious and surprisingly easy to eat. The bones become so soft during canning that you barely notice them. Even 2 or 3 servings of fish per week can be genuinely helpful. But here's something that might really surprise you. The next food is something most people throw directly into the trash without a second thought. Almost nobody mentions this, but there's a part of an egg that most of us discard every single day, and it's one of the richest sources of collagen you can find. When you crack open an egg, you'll notice a thin membrane between the shell and the egg white. That delicate membrane is almost pure collagen. Now, I'm not suggesting you eat eggshells, but egg whites themselves contain proteins that support collagen production in your body. And if you're adventurous, some cultures actually use dried eggshell membrane as a supplement. The simplest way? Just enjoy eggs regularly. Scrambled, poached, soft-boiled, however you like them. Egg whites are gentle on the stomach, easy to digest, and incredibly versatile. You can add them to morning smoothies, make a simple omelet with vegetables, or enjoy them hard-boiled as a snack. If you eat eggs 3 or 4 times a week, you're already giving your body valuable support. Now, this next one might sound unusual at first, but stay with me, because it's been used for centuries in some of the healthiest cultures on Earth. Here's something most seniors never realize. There's a simple, wobbly food that's been supporting joints and digestion for generations. Gelatin is essentially cooked collagen. When you heat collagen and then let it cool, it forms that familiar jelly-like texture. For those who prefer plant-based options, agar, made from seaweed, offers similar texture benefits, though it doesn't contain collagen itself. However, it's still wonderful for digestive health. You can make simple homemade jellies using unflavored gelatin powder and fruit juice, or add a spoonful of gelatin powder to your morning coffee or tea. It dissolves completely, and you won't even taste it. Some people enjoy sugar-free gelatin desserts as a light, easy treat in the evening. It's gentle, simple, and surprisingly effective. But the next food is where things get even more interesting. This is something that's become incredibly popular in recent years, and for good reason. Here's a hidden connection that most people miss. Your body can't actually use collagen properly without certain nutrients. And this next food provides exactly what you need. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens are rich in vitamin C and other compounds that help your body produce its own collagen from the inside. Think of it this way. Eating collagen-rich foods gives your body the raw materials. But eating vitamin C-rich greens gives your body the tools to actually build with those materials. They work together beautifully. You don't need to eat huge salads if that's not your style. Even a handful of spinach added to scrambled eggs, or some kale gently sautéed with garlic as a side dish, makes a real difference. If chewing raw greens is difficult, try them cooked. They become softer and easier to enjoy. You can also blend them into smoothies with fruit. The goal is gentle consistency, not perfection. Now here's something that becomes twice as important after 60, especially when it comes to maintaining strength. Most people know that citrus is healthy, but they don't realize it plays an absolutely crucial role in preventing that tingling sensation in your hands and feet. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes are packed with vitamin C, and vitamin C is essential for collagen formation. Without enough vitamin C, your body literally cannot make collagen properly, no matter how much collagen-rich food you eat. There's also something beautiful about vitamin C. It helps protect the collagen you already have from breaking down too quickly. Having half an orange with breakfast or a small glass of fresh orange juice is a simple daily habit. You can squeeze lemon into your water or tea throughout the day. Grapefruit makes a lovely morning treat if you enjoy it. Even just one serving of citrus per day can support your body's natural collagen production beautifully. But here's where it gets truly surprising. The next food is something many of us grew up eating, and it's more powerful than most people ever realize. If you've learned even one helpful thing so far, maybe something about bone broth, or that connection between vitamin C and collagen, or even just understanding what's happening in your body after 60, would you mind tapping that like button? It's just a small gesture, but it genuinely helps more seniors discover this information. And that means more people learning how to feel better in their own bodies. Thank you. It means the world. Now let's continue with something really special. Here's something that surprises almost everyone. These tiny, colorful fruits contain a hidden weapon against the breakdown of collagen in your body. Berries, especially strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, are packed with antioxidants and vitamin C. But there's something else remarkable. They contain special compounds that protect your existing collagen from damage. Think of them as little guardians, helping preserve what you already have while supporting your body in making more. Plus, they're gentle on blood sugar compared to many other fruits, which makes them especially senior-friendly. Fresh or frozen, both work beautifully. Add a handful to your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a sweet, refreshing snack. Even just half a cup a day provides genuine support. If fresh berries feel too expensive, frozen berries are just as nutritious and often more affordable. Now, the next two foods might surprise you because they're not what most people think of when they imagine health food. Almost nobody connects this common kitchen ingredient to joint comfort and circulation, but the connection is absolutely real. Garlic contains sulfur, and sulfur is essential for collagen production. It also helps reduce inflammation throughout your body, which can ease that tingling sensation and improve circulation to your hands and feet. For centuries, cultures around the world have used garlic not just for flavor, but for health. You don't need to eat raw garlic cloves unless you want to. Simply adding 1 or 2 cloves to your cooking, whether in soups, stir-fries, roasted vegetables, or pasta dishes, is more than enough. If you find fresh garlic too strong, roasted garlic becomes sweet and mild. You can spread it on toast or mix it into mashed potatoes. Even small amounts, used regularly, provide benefit. And now, here's the 10th food, and this one might be the most surprising of all. Here's something many people overlook after 60. Certain nuts and seeds contain minerals that directly support collagen formation, and most of us aren't getting enough. Cashews, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds are rich in zinc and copper, 2 minerals your body absolutely needs to make collagen. Without these minerals, even if you're eating all the right collagen-rich foods, your body can't assemble everything properly. It's like having all the building materials, but missing the tools to put them together. A small handful of cashews or seeds as an afternoon snack is perfect. You can also sprinkle pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds on salads, oatmeal, or yogurt. If chewing nuts is difficult, try nut butters instead. Cashew butter on toast, or a spoonful in a smoothie, works beautifully. Just remember, a little goes a long way. You don't need large amounts. Now, here's where everything comes together in a way that most people never hear about. Here's a hidden truth that doctors rarely explain, and it has to do with when you eat these foods, not just what you eat. Your body doesn't work the same way all day long. At night, while you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. That's when it works hardest to rebuild tissues, including the collagen in your joints, blood vessels, and muscles. And here's what almost nobody tells you. If you give your body the building blocks it needs right before this repair period begins, it can use them more effectively. Think about it like this. Imagine trying to repair a house without having the materials nearby. You'd waste time going back and forth to get supplies. But if everything is right there when you need it, the work goes faster and more smoothly. The same is true for your body. The beautiful strategy: try having a small serving of something collagen-rich or collagen-supporting about an hour or two before bed. This could be a warm cup of bone broth, a small bowl of gelatin dessert, a handful of berries with some cashews, a piece of fish left over from dinner. Nothing heavy or complicated. Just something gentle that gives your body what it needs during those critical nighttime repair hours. Many seniors who've tried this simple timing shift report waking up with less stiffness and feeling more comfortable when they first stand up in the morning. It's not magic. It's just working with your body's natural rhythms instead of against them. And here's something I want you to really understand. Your body is still incredibly capable of healing and strengthening itself at any age. It just needs a little support, a little patience, a little consistency. You're not broken. You're not too old. Your body is simply asking for what it needs, and now you know how to provide it. Let me quickly bring everything together, because there's still one more surprising tip I promised you. So let's take a gentle breath and remember what we've discovered together today. We talked about bone broth, chicken skin, fish with skin, eggs, gelatin, leafy greens, citrus fruits, berries, garlic, and nuts and seeds. 10 simple, everyday foods that give your body the building blocks and support it needs. We learned about the connection between collagen, circulation, joint comfort, and that tingling or weakness you might be experiencing. And we discovered that timing matters. Giving your body these nutrients before sleep can make a real difference. But there's still one more thing. One final tip that ties everything together and might be the most practical of all. Stay with me for just a moment longer. Here's what almost no one connects. All the collagen in the world won't help you if your body doesn't have enough water to use it properly. Collagen needs water. It's like a sponge. It holds water in your tissues, keeping your joints cushioned, your skin supple, and your blood vessels flexible. But if you're even mildly dehydrated, which many seniors are without realizing it, your body can't use that collagen effectively. If you're adding all these beautiful collagen-rich foods into your life, but you're not drinking enough water throughout the day, you're only getting part of the benefit. Here's what works. Keep a water bottle or glass nearby all day long. Take small sips regularly. You don't need to gulp huge amounts at once. Aim for about 6 to 8 glasses spread throughout the day. If plain water feels boring, add a slice of lemon or cucumber. And here's a gentle guideline. If your urine is dark yellow, you need more water. If it's pale yellow, you're doing beautifully. When you combine proper hydration with these 10 collagen-rich foods, everything works synergistically. Your joints feel more comfortable. That tingling in your hands reduces. Your legs feel stronger. You move more easily. It's the missing piece that makes everything else work better. I want you to know something truly important. You're never too old to take care of yourself. Every small step you take, every cup of bone broth, every handful of berries, every glass of water, it all matters. Your body is still working hard for you every single day. It's still healing, still repairing, still trying its very best. And when you give it what it needs, it responds beautifully. That tingling in your hands, that weakness in your legs, that morning stiffness. These aren't signs that you should give up. They're simply your body's gentle way of asking for support. And now you know exactly how to provide it. I'm genuinely proud of you for being here today, for taking the time to learn, for caring about your well-being. That matters more than you might realize. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. And remember, small, consistent steps create remarkable changes over time. You've got this. If you found this information helpful today, if even one thing resonated with you, I'd be honored if you'd consider subscribing to this channel. Every week, I share warm, simple, senior-friendly health insight. It's just like this. Nothing complicated. Nothing fear-based. Just gentle, practical information that can help you feel better in your own body. And of course, I'd still love to hear from you in the comments. Where are you watching from? Which of these 10 foods are you most excited to try? Your comments truly make my day. Thank you so much for being here. Take good care of yourself. Until next time.